Good day. I'm Reverend Ronald Nathan, and I'm the minister of the Whole God AME Zion Church in Jackson, St. Michael, the island of Barbados. Thank you for joining us today in our series of meditations called Veiled Truths. This is where we look at the parables told by Jesus Christ. A parable is a story that is told to illustrate a truth, maybe a truth with a twist, but it speaks about things familiar. Jesus Christ, the Palestinian Jew, used this first century literary form to teach his disciples. Some will get its meaning and many won't, for they were designed to make the listener think. Today's parable is about the neighborly love, or what we call the Good Samaritan, and this is the fourth installment. It's based on Luke chapter 10, verse 27 through to 37. And I am focusing today on verse 28. You have answered correctly, Jesus replied. Do this and you will live. Jesus shares a parable of good neighborliness with an arrogant lawyer who was attempting to tie him up with the Jewish religious law. The young lawyer is forced to answer his own question. Jesus then says to him, in my own words, you know the right answer. Now do the right thing. You know the right answer. Now do the right thing. Surely this is a challenge for all of us. We know what is right. Will we do what is right? Today, June the 19th, is now an official holiday in the United States of America, called Juneteenth because of a combination of two words, June and 19th. President Joe Biden has signed this holiday into law 2 days before. It recognizes the day in 1865 when the Union troops entered into Galveston, Texas, and informed the white plantation owners and slave masters that they then had to accept the Emancipation Proclamation that freed all slaves in the United States of America. The lesson of this parable to the young lawyer and to all people is this. Ask a question. Is this how you should live? Is this how you should live? Love the Lord your God with your completeness, with wholeness, and love your neighbor, your fellow human beings, especially when they are in need. This is the crux of the parable. Although the white slave masters in this city knew the right thing, they were still not prepared to do it. It required implementation or enforcement. The liberation of enslaved people in Texas came more than 2.5 years after President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring that all enslaved people in the rebellious states were to be freed. Love for God and love towards your neighbor are two sides of the same coin. Spirituality might be focused upwards or vertically, but it is lived out in our relationships with each other horizontally. This national celebration in the United States of America upholds the principle of how you should treat those who are different to you, whose experience may be different, whose diet may vary from yours, but whose humanity is imbued with the same image and likeness of God. We are the children of God, destined to produce fruit for his kingdom in the now and hereafter. Jesus the Christ taught the people many things by parables. That which was veiled has been revealed. Let us learn from these earthly stories and draw nearer to God. May God open our minds to understand His will, open our eyes to see His doings, open our ears to hear His bidding, open our hands to receive His blessing, and open our hearts to love His children. Amen. May God bless you richly, and I look forward very much to you joining us once again.